teamwork there from the Spirit side, with bottom coming to help support after taking out their binding bottom. That is the one advantage Rain Shapers have over those double melee lanes, is they were able to push their lane faster. They can get to these rotates a lot quicker.
And that is the risk of Kindra. You have to go all in, and if you get a kill, you're probably going to win the fight. If you don't get a kill, then you're stuck without anywhere to go, and that's exactly what happened to Luke and me now there.
Gotta get them resets.
And you can see he's saying shouldn't have gone for it. But hey, if you're a Kindra player, you gotta be ham, right? You have to try.
You gotta go for it. It is all about the resets, though. Sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor. He went a little too heavy underneath the binding. I think that was where his downfall came, but...
Ghostly Goat actually dashing away there on reaction. Really impressive comm play from him this game. You can tell that's a shaper that he is very familiar with. And we may see a budding comm player in Evaniscus. I wonder if he's liking what he's seeing here.
King of Masks is one of the more fun shapers to play. If you can really nail down those quick flourish casts, you could be super mobile, just ice skating King of Masks, sliding all over the battlefield. Be a real pain for people trying to land skill shots, but right there Evaniscus lands the empowered one, but the flourish from Ghostly Goat gets him out of range of the backdraft from Tess. Uh-oh,
yeah.
Basco positioning, but Mortal Side is aware. Not Basco, I'm sorry, Nisa was positioning there.
Ooh, nice juke there from Evan.
Nice finale, the kinetic sculpture as well. The finale from Mortal Side coming out as well. Spirit Side, I mean. Heavy Iron comes out from Mortal Side. The final play from Nisa, and she gives chase. She blinks to chase down King of Masks. Camera, get there, please. Well, it doesn't matter. She got Evaniscus anyway.
And you can see the pathetic, slumped over body of Calm there.
Uh-oh, now City's there. Lands the Curse of Weakness and the big chop, but the Dispel allows Nisa to get away along with the wing clip in the short corridor there, the small corridor. Stops the chase before it can go any further.
Sweet Dispel, bro.
Yeah, that move speed bonus off of Dispel, sometimes overlooked, but one of the reasons it is such a strong spell. If you use it to cleanse a CC, it will give you that nice move speed burst.
And I like Freezy going Ambition and then immediately Pain after that to counter City's Volok. Volok, if no one on the team gets a Pain or a Corruption, he can spiral out of control very quickly.
This could be a position where they might be able to dive, and Kindra can pick up a couple kills. I'm sure she wants level 11 before the next big fight. But yeah, it looks like Spirit's just going to recall here, and everyone's going to kind of reset. Maybe a play onto Idododle, but oh no! Evaniscus missed the empowered Q because of the minions, one of the plights of the King of Mask player. You were talking about it a bit earlier on in this game, and now we're seeing just how much of a pain those little minions can be.
Yep.
But
however,
they got the blink out of it.
And they got the Dispel out of him as well. So Idododle will be very vulnerable for the next fight on Vex, who has no escape in his kit.
Take a quick moment here to look at the items people are building. As you can see, Gatsby has his Devotion already. Luke has his Destruction. City's got his Ambition. Romantic with the Aggression and Abolition. Over on Spirit side, the Betrayal on Idododle to go along with an Ambition. A Prosperity on Xanarate. Form and Rebirth with a Will for Corruption. Prosperity on Ghostly Goat, and a Clarity looking to build that Duress. And Freezy, as you mentioned earlier, Ambition and Pain.
Yeah, Idododle ahead on Vex is a scary proposition. I was in a solo queue game recently, and Idododle literally just killed the entire enemy team himself as Vex. It was absolutely wild, so maybe we'll see some Vex fireworks this game.
Looks to be we're heading down that road. Evaniscus before there in that fight using his ultimate, trying to maybe just gauge how much damage he can do with a full combo. And as you see on support King of Masks, it's not a whole lot early on if you have no power.
So you can see Spirit Team here gaining some map control. They're pushing Mortal Team into the tier 2 binding. Of course, this tight corridor is a tough spot. Calm and Renzo can do work in there.
Renzo is here. Will we see the masterpiece? He had an opportunity to cast it, but I don't think his team was close enough for the follow-up, but now looping from the top side, City pops Blitz, and he's going deep into the back line here. He's going for Idododle, but Idododle's really strong. And the final chapter from Xanarate's going to pick him up, but the heavy iron comes in. The recast, the final chapter misses. They're going to focus onto Idododle here, doing all they can, but he is just kind of too big for him right now. The chain and the onslaught, and now Spirit Side has turned the fight into their favor, and they are continuing to chase down. Evaniscus lands the Captivate, but Luke gets too low. He cannot get the reset. Gatsby, not enough damage to do much by himself, nor for Evaniscus. Idododle gets a triple kill, and now that is a big, bad doggy.
Oh my god. Look at me now. If he had gotten one kill, he would have killed every single one of the Spirit Team Shapers. He was so close, but there just wasn't enough damage.
They all tried to go, at the beginning of the fight, City went for Idododle, and then the rest of his team tried to go to it, but they all just kind of got to him a little too late. They took too much other damage. Evaniscus trying to do something here and provide a distraction.
Okay, and he gets the job done.
He does.
Spirit Team backs off. Nicely done. And I think they needed to. I think Spirit Team needed to leave. But yeah, critically, you can see that Volok's ult is up. He did not have it for that fight, so he blitzed in, got on top of people, and then couldn't actually do much. Without his ult, Volok doesn't really do that much damage. And he just kind of died to Idododle. And you can see Idododle. 6-1 and 2 now, 140 minions, and he's going to get real big real quick. Already has 3 legendary tier items, and he's only one of 2 carries on the Spirit Team. Late game, the Spirit Team will have a definitive advantage, I think. So I think that if Mortal Team wants to win, they're going to have to do it before late game.
Ooh, Luke getting caught out between the Captivate and the Chains of Fate, but able to shadow step away from the Great Rift. Now Evaniscus and Gatsby here as well. Corruption also coming to the party. They land another duress onto Gatsby. Will he go for the onslaught recast? No. Just kind of playing it safe. Don't want to get too crazy, but the double duress for Spirit Side going to make life hell for the Bruisers on the Mortal side. Using Tailwind to maybe now disengage the fight.
Yeah, it's double duress, super good. We saw it before in another game with Pork Chop and Idododle, and that's gonna do work in pretty much any game.
Uh-oh, City getting a little caught out. Draws out the final flight from Nisa, but that will be it there.
Yeah, Freezy has some pretty interesting Nisa builds. I wonder if we'll see some wacky stuff from him this game.
Uh-oh, Evaniscus caught out with nowhere to go. Gets deleted quite quickly, and this could be the para that Spirit Side wanted.
Evaniscus way out of position there.
He knows.
Yep. It happens. Happens to the best of them. But as a result of that, Spirit Team now firmly in the lead, 11 kills to 5, and they have para buff.
City trying to duel a little with Corruption, but all of the duress is locking him into place, as well as the King of Mass ultimate. But meanwhile, Idododle rocking those splintering spines. The final chapter takes out Luke. Ordinary Gatsby has to blink away from the fight, but duress and the chains, he tried to dispel, but it wasn't enough. Ghostly Goat gets a double kill, and Spirit Side fully rolling now.
Yeah, it was
that
a
double
good
duress,
there.
really.
It's double duress. What does it mean? But yeah, so Captain Romantic doing a good job there to try to turn things. He got the ult that killed Basco, but there was nothing else they could do after that. Everybody else lived, and they proceeded to mop up the rest of Mortal Team.
This team is very much, even though it is double ranged ADC, it's very much they're able to protect those carries by virtue of those duresses, as well as the zone control provided from King of Mask and Zalgus. So they are doing their jobs as the tacticians and keeping everyone else alive and allowing for Vex and Nisa and Basco to an extent to lay all the big hurt onto the Mortal side.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily crazy about the tacticians going top and taking that farm there. I think they could have left it for a gladiator, especially considering the fact that their binding was getting sieged bottom. They needed to be there to defend, so perhaps a little out of position for Gatsby and Evaniscus. And almost a recall there for Vex. I want to see what he buys. 8-1 now. That is scary. If you see an 8-1 Vex, you're probably going to lose the game. It's literally that scary. And yeah, there's the Fate.
Yeah.
And things are going to get dicey now.
Fate is going to synergize with everything else in his item slots and his kit in general. Vex with Fate is very scary. All of the splash damage. If he is standing in place and firing off auto attacks, your team is going to have a very sad time.
Yeah, and there isn't even really much of a tanky front line there for the Immortal team either. So that Vex is going to absolutely detonate everyone.
He will be doing some shredding, that is for sure.
And really,
Free duresses? Oh my god, Freezy got a duress.
Wow. And that's what I was talking about from Freezy. Freezy doing some unconventional stuff with Nisa, and that's one of the things he does. He will pick up a duress in some games, and I think he's probably doing that because of Kindra. Kindra, really the only one who can jump on the carries here and kill them. If she gets duressed, however, she's probably going to drop before she can get her resets going.
Yeah, it makes it tough for these mobility shapers to really use the strength of their mobile kit when they're constantly getting locked down. A nice finale from Evaniscus there and trying saving the binding, but it's not going to be enough. Oh no, and now he's caught out again. The duress and the chain getting a taste of his own medicine, and ooh, it does not taste good.
Duress, a good magic card, and a good item in Dawn Gate.
Uh-oh, the Death Laser there, but a little out of position. Gatsby knocks everybody up with a masterpiece, but just nothing they can do. It's so much damage on that Vex. City gets deleted. Romantic gets deleted. I think Spirit might take it here. Luke looking for resets. Can he even get one? He can't. The blink from Xanarate. Idododal will drop, but thanks to the fire line from the Guardian. And now, Spirit side looking to wreck the base further. They're going to take out the Laser of Death.
Yeah, nice blink by Xano over whatever that structure is there. I don't know if that's a wall or what, but whatever it is, nice job by Xano. And, you know, Corruption, he says he's not a jungle main. He might want to consider switching. He had a really nice ult there. He did miss the reset, but the initial ult was nice. It secured his team a pivotal kill there, and it allowed them to pick off Look at Me Now after that. Freezy in a tough spot here. He will get stunned.
He will get stunned and he will get feared, but both being tacticians and more of support type builds, they're unable to land the damage needed, and all the cores are gone. The waves are pushed. Immortal's side up against the ropes here. Gonna need some really beneficial team fights to turn this one around.
Yeah, and normally in this situation, I would like to see a counter para from Mortal Team, given that Spirit Team is so low and has to back. But because they have no cores and Striders are coming in, and actually para isn't even up, so disregard what I just said.
Well, it's going to be up soon. Paras have stopped spawning.
Yeah, I just realized if I'm talking about Striders, that means that para is not up. There's para. Okay, so what I said sort of does apply. But yeah, it's under different circumstances.
They can do it now. King of Masks and Zalgus are both being. Idododal is up at the power buff. This is the moment. Mortal side has to do this parasite. They have to do it now. They don't have vision, so they're a little apprehensive about starting it right away.
Yeah. They didn't see that team members were called late.
Yeah. Can't really blame them. They don't have all the information we do as casters where we can see everything, but...
Xano even saying, now they rush para and we cry.
Yeah, well, the moment seems to have passed now.
Yep. And yeah, a really tough spot here for Mortal Team. No cores. You don't see teams come back from that too often. We have seen it in these in-houses.
Uh-oh, Idododal caught out a little bit, but oh my god, just able to right-click his way to victory. The duresses are here. Here's the heavy iron and a nice line along with a masterpiece from Renzo. But Captain Romantic gonna have to blitz dispel the duress. It's gonna come up again. He uses Blink to try and run away. Now he's on his motorcycle. I think he's safe. Panisa, not giving up. She's like the T-1000.
Yeah, he had to blink there because Freezy, in another one of those unconventional pickups, got pursuit. So with that constant slow, without the blink, Tess was a dead woman. GG. And that's going to be GG.
Well played, Spirit side.
The Spirit team is victorious.
Triple duress. Thrice is nice.
Well
So,
played.
yeah, that was well played, and we'll try to get in all the other people who requested to be in the next in-house. But before we do that, it's MVP time, and I'm just gonna go right ahead and say it. Idododle was my MVP for that game, just doing all kinds of work on Vex.
Yeah, you got anytime a Vex get fed that early, it's gonna spell doom for the enemy team. But he did a very nice job. He had some really nice support from Xanarate on Tactician Zalgus. I think about maybe giving it to him, but got to give it to Idododle. Sometimes the carries are deserving of the glory in that time. He certainly was. So
I'll send you the password, and we will try to get the people who requested to play. First of all, Gatsby having to go to bed for the night. Thanks for the games, Gatsby. All right, so who were the people? We got Shivy, Miyane, and there was one more who wanted to play and who didn't get to.
I got Acids. I sent him the
Oh,
password.
Acid. There we go. Okay,
so
cool.
he should be joining.
Base Shivy, and where is Miyane? Is he still here? I think he might be gone.
I'm going to step away for a minute as we let this game populate. I will be right back. Oh, let me put on music before I do that.
So, I'm going to ask Miyane if he can play, because I know he got locked out last time. We did get the other two in here, Shivy and Acids. And I'm going to go ahead and start inviting other people. Oh, Prime Night. That was one we wanted to get as well. Let's get him in here. He was eaten last time. Surely he's done by now. Nice. So some new high caliber players joining the fray. And let's get some high caliber buddies for them. And once again, I cannot see who I'm clicking on. And it's super rough. I don't even know who I just clicked. I have no idea who I just clicked. Well, somebody's getting invited. I'm attempting to navigate this interface. I just invited someone, no clue who, but I invited someone. Well, I guess I'll just send it out like that and see what happens. Get some people in here, and then I'll right-click some people on the old friends list.
On the old friends list.
Did I invite Evaniscus? No clue. I'll manually invite him. Let's get Zakent in here. Xano. Yep. Not sure who I invited and who I didn't. Let's get this guy in here. By the way, do you know who won Best Nisa World?
I do not.
If anyone in chat could let us know, that would be great.
I would like to know.
Because I feel like I might be inviting the winner. Maybe.
Some intrigue, perhaps.
And I wonder... Let me look on Skype and see...
Dragon, City says.
I invited him, actually, right before you said that. So, hopefully he'll join. There's Idododle. Also a multiple-time MVP, but he goes straight to Spectator. Let me ask some people on Skype if they can play. I'll ask Don Lu, although I think he's done. Same with Yagachu.
Maybe try and get Luke and them back.
I'm not sure if I invited him or not. Let me do it now. Yeah, Evaniscus. I feel like I invited him. He's queuing up, yeah. I'm going to say done for now. Yeah, he's done. Okay, thanks for the games, Evaniscus.
Thank you, Evaniscus. Always a pleasure. Maybe he's going to go work on his King of Masks.
Alright. I will look to Skype now. I'll ask this guy. And who else? Crag said he would be busy. Idadodal, if you want to play, it looks like we may need you.
It is possible. It's getting a little bit later here, almost about 10:30 on the East Coast, so...
Yeah.
The Euro boys are certainly all sleeping by now.
Right, I feel like this might be the last game here. Given that it's been tough to get people for this one so far. Zano, pretty sure I invited him, but I'll try again.
Crucial Master G.
Yeah, invited him.
Sandaga.
Get this guy in here.
Maybe Waystone Shy Guy wants to play. He just sent me a friend invite. Maybe Dome Rock.
No. So let's get Waystone Shy Guy in here. You can send him the password if you want. We can do it that way.
Well, I can't because they'll see.
Oh, right, that's true. Okay, what is his name? Is it just
It's literally Waystone Shy Guy.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me invite him. Waystone Shy Guy, star of the Dawngate Vines.
Yes. Skilled player as well. Oh, I think I have too many people on my friends list and it didn't go through with him. Oh, now I have to end someone's life on my friends list. It's very sad.
And I sent you something on Skype. Take a look at that.
Yep.
Still have 2 spots left. I'm not sure if I invited.
What about a Yellow Drago?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, let's get him in here.
Failure also. Captain Romantic says he'll play, so that should fill us up. All right,
Cool.
so we got enough.
All right. Oh, they're all in here already. Okay,
Yep.
here we go.
Need 2 minutes, but down to play. So give Shy Guy a minute.
Okay. Well, we can pick the teams.
Yeah, we can do that.
And this will be the last game, I imagine.
Yep.
Who picked first last time? Was it you or was it me?
I
We
picked
played
first.
3
That
games,
was the
right?
third game, so that was my first pick, because I picked first
yeah,
in the
yeah.
first one.
Okay, cool. So I will pick first. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn down friend requests I don't recognize. Nothing personal, but I have to delete people from my friends list like pretty much every day to make room for people I do know. So sorry about that. No offense intended. All right, first pick here. Oh, boy. I sort of want to take acids away from you.
Don't you dare, you son of
I
a
know
bitch.
he's your boy. You know what? I'm gonna stick with who brung me to the dance and take Idadodal.
Okay. Cannot fault you there. I will take Acids, one of my longtime friends, and winner of the Moment of Valor tournament on Friday, Team SG, which Acids is a part of. They took the inaugural Moment of Valor 5v5 tournament, so congrats to those guys and their team.
Yeah, it's funny. I just used to know Acids as Twerp's friend, and now I know him as one of the best players in Dawngate. I don't know when it happened, but at some point it happened.
Yeah. Not surprised. I've been playing with him, and he, Best Dibs and A, and I have been playing games together for years, so I am familiar with him and his play style and what he likes to do. He's a very skilled player, so hopefully he can anchor my team.
Yep. All right. Well, hopefully the anchor of my team will be Based Shivy.
Ooh. Strong play from you. I will take City.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. You know, geez. Prime Knight told me that he wanted to play something pretty questionable. But you know what? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh no.
What happened here? We lost Idadodal.
Idadodal, no, why?
Let me message him on Skype and see where he went. Hey, where do you go? I'll invite him to the game here.
Something
He's still
suddenly
in
came
game.
up.
Yeah, he's still in game. Oh, he says he has to go. Okay.
All right. Get Captain Romantic in here, maybe.
I have a replacement
Okay.
who wants to play.
That's fine.
He didn't get to play in the last one. Okay, there's room for you. Come on. So, all right, hold on. Let's get this guy in here because Captain Romantic was able to play in the last one, but this guy was not.
That's
so
fine.
We'll take this guy. Waiting for him to log on. Hmm. Hopefully this guy did not leave his computer
Ruh-roh.
immediately after he said, okay, no problem, in response to my saying we had enough. I keep barely missing this guy because he says that it's full and then he leaves and then there's space and he's not here. I want to give him one more minute. Alright, I'm gonna give him till 10:32 Eastern time.
Fair enough.
And if he doesn't log on, then we'll get Captain Romantic. Yeah, it looks like it's... Oh, no, he's coming. Okay, here we go. He barely made it.
Get our replacement in here shortly, and we will be good to go.
Yeah, sorry I had to mute myself for the sirens outside my house. He should be coming on.
That big city living.
It's taking him a while. But he said he was coming on.
That calculating differences must be getting him.
Boy, it's taken this guy forever and a half. There he is. Okay.
Better be worth it, Sporesmith.
Okay. We gotta
the main hay.
That's right, main hay is here. We gotta repick. And Idododle was my first pick. Should I take acids from you?
I mean, you can.
Would you hold it against me?
I mean, yes, forever and ever.
Alright, I'll take Shivy.
Oh, all right. So I'll stick with my boy Sids.
Sids over acids?
No, acids. That's, sorry. Yeah.
I was trying to say, if you don't first pick him,
I
if
meant
you don't
acids.
first pick him, I will steal him.
No, I meant acids.
Okay. Alright, so... let's see... Yeah, Prime Knight said he was considering something questionable. I think I'm going to pass on him for now. Which makes it a pretty tough choice here. I feel like I already have a carry player on my team. I'm going to go with Yellow Drago.
Okay. Very good Dibs player, Drago. He's very, very sound player. I will stick with City.
Okay. Now, at this point, I will take Prime Knight. I believe Prime Knight, but I don't believe I don't believe in taking that second pick. I'll take that third pick. I won't spoil the surprise, but I'll take that third pick.
Okay. Well, for my third pick, I'm going to say, hey, Matt, why are you so good at in-houses? That's because I'm on Twerp's team. So, Waystone Shy Guy, welcome aboard.
Okay, and for my fourth pick, I'm going to go with the man who introduced me to William Foru in Elsword. Props to anyone who gets that reference.
Over my head. The main hay. I will take that boy Corruption.
Okay. Now, Miyane told me recently that he was willing to jungle in these in-houses. I'm gonna hold him to that. He's gonna say who picked this team. You know what? Ooh, okay. What do I take here? Freezy or Luke at me now? I already have carry players. I'm gonna take Luke at me now.
Okay. I'm fine with Freezy.
Alright, so I believe everybody's here. Miyane, I did pick 3 carry mains, but you said to consider you a jungler now, so...
Oh, he's a jungler now.
I'm holding you to it. Alright, so...
Miyane, the man of many hats.
Right. Changing his mind about what he mains every day. That's the Miyane special. So, last game of the evening. Twerp's Mortal Team, his boy Acids, as well as City, Waystone, Shy Guy, Corruption, and Freezy. And my Spirit Team, Shivy, Yellow, Drago, Prime Knight on something special, Miyane, and Luke at me now. Let's play Dodgeball. So now you get to see the surprise from Prime Knight, and it is...
Okay.
Corruption requesting to be with Acids. I think Corruption has probably seen Acids in solo queue and wants to lane with him.
Acids has been telling me he's been working on Gladiator Asherbell, trying to get it down. So it looks like that's what he is aiming for this game. Freezy on Kenzu, one of his better shapers. So I'm happy so far with these early picks here.
Yeah, and Miyane holding up his end of the bargain here. He will be jungling, and I think this is the first time Miyane has jungled in an in-house, and Lord knows he's been in a lot of them, so we get to see something new. Luke at me now, Tactician Faris.
The Tactician Assassins for your squad.
Yeah, weird. Tactician Faris we've seen a few times. I don't think we've ever seen Tactician Viridian. That, combined with Gladiator Flynn, worries me a bit. I'm not going to lie. Shivy, of course, on Gladiator variant. That's of some comfort. Your team, Acids, I haven't seen him play Asherbell too many times. I've seen him on other mages / assassins a lot more. So that may do something to balance things out. City on Salus, that's familiar for him. Corruption, apparently a tactician main, at least according to him. He'll go for Test. Freezy, as you mentioned, on one of his favorites, Kensu, and Waystone Shy Guy. Matt, why are you so good at Renzo? Well, we're about to find out.
We certainly are, and I look forward to it. I question your team's comp here in the Shaper Select screen. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? Yeah, I did believe in Prime Knight. I do believe in Prime Knight. I didn't believe in him for second pick. I believed in him for third. I think that's plenty respectable for Gladiator Flynn. So I want him to prove me right here. But boy, oh boy, those tacticians. That's a worrisome combination there.
Well, I mean, it's worrisome if the game stays relatively even. If they can get those early kills and start working that advantage, it could, spell doom for the mortal side, because they'll be able to delete the squishies very quickly in these fights. But Renzo is going to do his best to make that to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, and your team's comp couldn't be more standard. My team's comp couldn't be more wacky. So, polar opposites here, both teams fanning out for what looks like neutral wards. Miyane will get to show his stuff. Shivy needs to back out of that murder bush. And he does. Yellow Drago just chilling. Okay, so the Spirit Team does ward Miyane's power buff, which is a nice ward to have. On the other side of the map, you can see that, or the Mortal Team rather, I don't know which team I said, but Mortal Team warded it, and Spirit Team did not ward Mortal Team's power buff. So a slightly better ward there for Mortal Team. Miyane says, who needs team comps when you have Korea's Prodigy? So
Certainly not lacking confidence in this matchup.
he's talking himself up. Hopefully it goes better for Miyane than it did for Don Lu. And a little bit of harass coming down from Waystone Shy Guy, but Nothing too crippling there. Both junglers will get off to a good standard start, picking up those power buffs. And I imagine that Miane will go for a full clear on Basco. And we talked before about how Salus usually does not, but it appears that City may be going for the full clear.
Prime Knight, this is the first time we've seen Flynn, so I wanted to take a quick look at the loadout as we see Freezy blinking away from an early gank from Basco. But Flynn with the little bit of health, little magic resistant, a lot of armor, and that 0.1 Vim per 5 to go along with Warden. So we'll see if that extra Vim plays the, ends up being the difference maker in his loadout, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah, I ended up believing in a couple of players here who told me they were going to do work, Prime Knight and Miane. We'll see if it pans out that way. You can already see Prime Knight massively chunked here, going up against two really, really strong laners in Ashabel and Tess. He's using a potion, so he won't be at that life total for long, but you can see that it's not going so great. And I don't know what Yellow Drago can do here, except take kill shots to the dome piece. Okay. Oh, see, he would have gotten off scot-free there if it weren't for Shy Guy's stun.
Renzo is not a happy lane for Viridian between the stun, which can interrupt his his surge uses and his skill order. Not to mention the Renzo's Embrace, which will help mitigate a lot of that big damage off Drago. The most effective Viridians I've seen have been the ones who go for the early crit. So it'll be interesting to see how he builds on Tactician Viridian, but nonetheless, Shorewind Tribe getting some love, so I'm not going to hate.
Yep, finally, Shorewind Tribe showing up.
Shorewind and Flynn. Oh, and City doesn't get the good bounce, but he does get the snare, but the Progress Gate is able to come out, and they will disengage. The stun from Renzo lets City get one more auto attack, but not gonna be enough.
Yep, City was looking for the bounce there. It did not bounce to Varian, and of course the W from Salus let him catch up at E eventually, but at that point, Shivy was too far away. So Shivy narrowly avoiding a grisly fate there. Now, the thing with Gladiator Flynn is that even if he does get poked down somewhat, he will be able to sustain himself with that chomp. It'll heal him up a little bit each time, nothing drastic, but between that and Warden, he may actually be able to survive this lane. It's Prime Knight, he's a great player, I trust his judgment. Miane
did say in the pregame chat that we've been playing Flynn wrong.
Ooh,
that's why he seems weak, so maybe he's got a secret build figured out. So far, pretty standard fare. Miane here looking for a gank in the top lane. They do not know he is there, but City is up at those money pigs. He might be able to come provide support if this is a gank gone wrong. But nope. But now they might be looping up to the money pigs, so this could get dangerous for City. Smart camera.
Smart camera, do it!
Smart camera. Whatever, we're going there, we're going there.
All right, we're going.
The chase is on, but it looks like Smart camera was right.
Yeah, exactly.
You bozos. Nothing's gonna happen. Uh-oh. City lands the Judgment Q and the recast, but uses his stun as the Progress Gate goes off, so he does not land on Varian, just on the other two. And it's going to be enough to disengage the fight as we go back to Smart Camera.
Wow, if City had gotten that ult off on Shivy, that would have been a kill for sure. Couldn't do it, though.
Yeah, he was trying to bait out the Progress Gate. He wanted to get the ult off before the gate went down, but they went off at the same time.
Watch your ass.
Team Goofballs here, hanging on. And you can see Miane waiting in the same spot. I feel like it's not going to work again. Because Miane is so close to 6, I would like to see him farm in the jungle to get the ult for engaging. He's being very patient. The wave
baited
here, and he will engage on Freezy here.
Oh yeah, Freezy's gonna be in trouble here. There's the onslaught. There's the unbreakable. Here comes the recast. Freezy's gonna drop. Shivy gets first blood. Oh no, the uprising misses.
That's okay. Worth.
Yeah, I don't think they were gonna finish off Renzo anyway, but you never want to miss the skill shots.
Yeah, no, I'll take that one kill. That's fine. And that was one of those things where, you know, he had to learn the ult mid-fight. That's always a little weird. Prime Knight building a might here, and I don't know if that's going to be a strife or a decay. I think it might be a decay. I think a few people have talked up decay Flynn, so we'll see if that happens.
I have seen it. Uh-oh. The stun lands onto Corruption. He gets eaten with a field ration and eats a melee access memory as well. Thrilling Heroics. That is the weirdest skill name ever, but that is what Flynn's Q is, the AoE stun, where Sergeant Buttersworth throws Flynn, stuns the area around where he lands.
Well, they know Miyane is there. There's no point for him to stand there any longer.
Oh, but City coming in from behind, lands the Judgment and the stun onto Miyane. He's going to do as much as he can. There's the Heavy Iron to get the slow, and Acids picks up the kill on Basco.
Yeah, no, I don't like Korea's Prodigy sitting there after he got hit by the skill shot. They knew he was there. And now, Flynn and the Sergeant in a tough spot. I do have to say, Sergeant Buttersworth has some awesome looking auto attacks, but I don't know if they're enough to save him. So, an even game here. Off to a pretty slow start. Some gank attempts, some successful, others not.
Drago goes for the harass on Freezy, gets a good amount of it, gets him to about half health even with Renzo there. So Drago, let's take a look. He does have an aggression, so he is going damage focused, but he gets caught out with a stun there. Eats some double knock from Kenzu, but he is lurking, using Heart Strike to heal up as best he can. It's one thing that's really tough about Tactician Viridian is he needs to auto attack or at least throw his daggers, his knife toss, to build up his rage in order to make Heart Strike give him a lot of his health back. But
okay, Miyane looking for the gank, and it's a good thing he did not go in because City was nearby to counter gank. But yeah, it's tough for Viridian and Varian to win these trades against that Renzo shield. And it looks like the junglers will just take some of those jungle monsters, everything returning to normal.
Yeah, everything's staying relatively calm in this game in the early going, which has got to favor the Spirit side, in my opinion, because they have the, on paper, more unconventional comp. So the longer they can keep this game even and give Faris and Viridian a chance to get items and not get too far behind, because the last thing you want to be on an assassin is behind. So they are not quite at that stage yet. They are staying competitive. Here comes City, though. Spirit Seals are popped, but they know it's coming. Here comes Corruption.
Ooh.
Cruising in on the bike, but
nobody's home. And I do have to call out that despite the fact that Prime Knight has had to farm constantly under binding, his farm is looking pretty good.
Not too bad for Flynn being a melee shaper with not a whole lot of great damage in the early going, but he's got his might now. He's not too far behind on CS. He's doing a good job to this point.
Yeah, Flynn chasing the Sergeant is
Luke
just
goes
delightful.
in with the melee access memory, gets knocked back, but recasts it to avoid any further damage.
Well, Miyane will look for another gank here.
Lurking.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Under the binding. Nothing doing. Now as we go back down.
Wait, heroes by headstones.
So an unsuccessful
Viridian
gank
lurking.
for both parties. Oh.
Maybe looking for an assassination on Faris? Oh no, it's City. Not Viridian, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh, but they know.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. And the shield there, a bit late from Shy Guy on that occasion. It might have been on cooldown, but nonetheless, Yellow Drago able to finally chunk Freezy at least a little.
Oh, the Thrilling Heroics get the stun on City under the binding. He
Oh,
will drop,
no.
but Korea's Prodigy very low. He lands the Uprising, but Acids gets a double kill on Ashenbell. And now he's really rolling. 3 kills with his destruction. Oh no, the Voidbreaker just out of range.
Oof. And that might have been a kill there because Shivy has Blink, not Dispel. They might have been able to kill him before he could get away.
Oh, Acid's going deep under the binding. He gets the Gale while Viridian uses Deep Rising to escape. So a nice display of skill there. And now we're going big on Shivy under the binding. The Masterpiece lands. Shy Guy tried to tank as many binding shots as he could.
Are we still on smart camera? Because
Yeah.
I totally missed the the Ashabel stuff bottom.
Yeah, that
Let me
was smart
switch-
camera.
Let me switch away from it and then back to it, and hopefully that'll
Maybe we
get
got
us looking at the
desynced
same
somehow.
thing here. Yeah.
Luke with a top roam here.
Team Goofball starting to struggle, and Chivy is super low.
Luke is here for any ill-timed dives as well as Miyane, so we'll see how delicious Chivy can make himself look. Potentially bait out a poor engage. Now Luke shows in lane as Miyane walks over a ward. They see that Luke is in the top bush as well. Four Shapers collapsing up in the top lane. But
I
with
kind of
really no
like
good
that
point of
ward
view.
from Freezy there in the bush. That's the bush that Miyane's been hanging out in all game. And you can see that if Miyane does circle around, it will see him. Okay, thrilling heroics.
But no real follow-up with corruption right there. He's got his duress already. Lands the backdraft as well for the slow and the slipstream. Prime Knight takes a lot of damage there. Now
Yeah.
Luke tries to get in position on corruption, but flashback will only get him to the fight, won't get him any further than that. A little engage happening up in the top lane, but Renzo's Embrace mitigating a lot of that Viridian Surge damage.
And Miyane does not know that they know he's there. He walked right through that ward that we were talking about earlier. And you can see Freezy trying to pretend that he doesn't know, but he does. And City's
getting caught out. That's not going to be... Oh, no! Now the engage is going on fully, but Miyane has to blink out because it is favoring Mortal's side. The Renzo's masterpiece knocks up two. Meanwhile, Acids gets a double kill on bottom. Smart Camera had us sticking up top, but my boy Sunder doing work in that bottom lane. 125 CS, most kills, most CS in the game. Well ahead in the early goings, and they are looking to loop maybe onto... Are they baiting the haste buff? Are they waiting for Basco to start? Oh no, they're doing it. And it will go to corruption on Tess.
Yeah, and it was that ward from Freezy that saved his life and got the blink out of Miyane's Basco there. Wards win games. Oh, I thought yellow. Okay, Yellow Drago goes into that bush a bit too late to stop the recall from Shy Guy.
Unload on them.
Now the ping onto Chivy here. You can see Corruption wanting to roam in there. Oh, nope, but he's sitting right on top of a ward, so he'll just zoom on by.
Motorcycles. Oh no, but they let the duress onto Miyane, who's now going to make an escape. City gets taken back with the Deep Rising, but it gets Miyane killed in the process, and City gets a double kill. Oh no.
Oh boy, yep, it's Yellow Drago just delivered Miyane to City there. That was rough.
Ooh, the Thrilling Heroics gets a nice stun onto Corruption, and now Spirit Side looking to turn this fight. If they can get Freezy, it will be worth. They will. And now City trying to... Oof. Chivy using Dispel and Blink. City uses Blitz and wants to dive. I don't know why they really didn't commit. I think he's strong enough to do it. The recast from Judgment picks up Prime Knight.
Oh boy, Prime Knight.
I think they could have gotten Varian there as well. Oh no, but Acids is there and he will pick it up. Misses the slipstream. Luke is going to try and get away. The tailwind goes on. There's Renzo's Embrace as well as the Sun, and Acids is just Mr. Double Kill this game. Picks up his third double kill that I've seen at least. And a nice blink to avoid the onslaught. And they're going to continue trying to kite here. Renzo gets a stun on Miyane from behind. City gets a nice shield. Oh no, the stun comes up in coordination with Masterpiece from Renzo. Miyane trying to run underneath this binding, but the slipstream from Acids. And this game is spiraling out of control right now.
Huge, huge lead for Mortal Team. Acids is huge. 10-0. How did that happen? Oh my god. Why did I not just take him?
You shouldn't have let me have it. But Acids
I was being a nice guy. Never again. I will
No mercy.
for the rest of my life. Oh my god. Acids at 10-0. I don't know how you... Is there a way to kill him? I mean, I guess you could go on him in a fight with Basco and Viridian and Faris. The Spirit Team has a chance, but it's not a great one. that Flynn pick, he did have some thrilling heroics there for a moment, but they were pretty short-lived.
And to solve the mystery of what he was going to build Might into, he actually went with the Strife. So maybe he will pick up another Might and go for the Decay as well, but seems to be content to sit with Strife and maybe try and farm up a little bit as Mortal side takes a Spirit Well, and looks like they're going to take an armor buff as well. But now, Mortal's a little split here. If Spirit wants to engage, it could be beneficial, but City don't care. He's got 4 levels on everybody, goes right in. The Voidbreaker from Kenzu misses. Everybody's trying to run on Spirit side. Heavy Iron trying to slow the team, but...
That was a nice break there for Spirit Team. Almost all of the Mortal Team ults are down, everyone except for Ashabel.
And there it goes.
Oh boy.
Does a bit of damage on the back line, but Spirit looking to engage. City's back for more, but he doesn't want to go that crazy. He's not that thirsty.
Yep, he definitely picked something interesting. He got that Strife instead of Decay, because I think that if Spirit Team has any hope of winning this, it's going to have to be late. Although then again, Mortal Team has 2 carries. It's going to be tough no matter what.
Acids with a significant portion of his build already finished. As you can see, he has Destruction, Divinity, and Chaos. So he is going to do a little bit more than tickle at this point in the game.
Yeah, and very little magic resist on the side of the Spirit Team. You see 3 wills, and that is pretty much it. Yeah. So I feel like in the next team fight, they need to just jump on Acids and kill him. They can.
He
Barrett,
is all
City,
of
and
the
Vasco.
Mortal side. I mean, him and City are the biggest risks right now. I mean, Freezy is a little behind because he's 0-2, but he's still farming well, and he's got a Ruin, which is going to help deal with all of that health stacking Prime Knight seems to be doing. But right now, the major threats for the Mortal side are City and Acids. So if they can take them out of a fight early on without losing too many people in the process, they could turn one of these team fights and maybe get back in this game.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. You can see that Waystone Shy Guy picked up a Führer to help out both Freezy and Corruption. That's going to be nice for them. So nice itemization there from Shy Guy. Hey Matt, why are you so good at buying?
Because he has 2 ranged ADC Shapers.
And this is going to be a tough siege to defend here. Ashabel has monstrous poke. Wow, and good Five Night Blitz there. He needs to get out of dodge.
Oh, the Voidbreaker lands on Drago. Oh, beautiful thrilling heroic. Stuns 3 people under the binding. Miane tries to go in, but the burst is so much. There's the Heavy Iron. Oh my god.
And I just noticed Miane's build. After he got blown up like that, I was like, wait a second. So he's going damage Basco, which I am not a fan of. Especially
well, he's trying anything at this point.
I mean, given that Ashabel has such high damage...
Oh no, the recast from Judgment. City goes in big time. Final Protocol is going to go off, but he will survive. It will pop his Rebirth. And now Mortal looking to put a hurt on this base as you see those Ashabel Gales just landing on the back line. Oh, Luke. Oh, Luke. And now Prime Knight. Oh my, Prime Knight gets deleted. Drago gets taken back with the City doing him kind of a favor and keeping him alive. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, that was Drago's Deep Rising, moving City back. Can Luke escape? No, the stun from Renzo! Matt, why are you so good at Renzo? Because I kinetic sculpture to get the KS.
Oh no.
Yellow Drago falls, Matt will fall, Shy Guy. Here comes Miane with the uprising, but he just does not have any survivability. Now Shivy, oh, can Shivy shut down Acids? He does, he gets the double. Can he get the triple? He will. Shivy doing everything in his power to stave off this advance from the Mortal side. Kenzu still alive, but I think that will stop the siege, at least for now.
A spirit binding has been destroyed.
Oh, that Ashabel does so much damage. I mean, just melting tanks. Prime Knight drops so quickly. Look at Prime Knight's build. He has Strife, and then he went into Inevitability. That is just bizarre. I mean, Flynn already has so much CC, and he needs MR against Acids. I really don't understand the inevitability pickup. Triple aggression now on Miyane as well. So I just picked a collection of goofballs for sure.
Well, you know, the inevitability, I kind of like where Prime Knight's head is at. He's a little behind, so we're not seeing... I mean, they're all kind of behind right now. But it's, you know, it will slow everything in the AoE. I mean, it's 15%, but, you know, it's something. I like where his head is at. He's got, you know, almost 3k health at this point. It's... I think his heart is in the right place.
I feel like Spirit Team has no tank, which is weird when you look at their shapers. But without a front line, I just don't know how they can get on that Ashabel and kill her. They're just going to get blown up. She's going to E. I mean, her wind wall alone will just chunk like a third of someone's health.
Yeah, especially if it's max range. And yeah, that max range slipstream just doing all sorts of big damage. And when everybody bunches up, those gales hit 2 people at once. It's just really sad for the Spirit Team when that happens. Ooh, Yellow Drago having to surge away from that charging Salus.
Prime Knight wandering off. He sees a piece of candy over there.
He's trying to get a binding to help his team do something. Flynn is at least. Luke gets caught out. City makes short work of him with friends. And now they're chasing onto Drago, who uses Dispel and Blink to escape that fight. Freezy picked up Miyane at some point as well. Looks like Spirit side may be throwing in the towel, so to speak.
Yeah, this may be the last gasp for Spirit Team here.
Chivy getting stunned by the City Ultimate, and the knockup from Renzo coupled with Heavy Iron will drop everybody. Prime Knight making a bold stand, but he will not live much longer. Yellow Drago hanging out in the fountain as Mortal Side destroys the base.
Yeah, Yellow Drago ulted City into the Locust and into a bubble. So, wow, look at this! Look at this!
Oh, man. The relentlessness.
The minions actually tanking
Wow,
the...
why do the minions tank the fountain laser like that? The Locust laser? I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, no, that's how it works.
Wow.
For better or for worse. So, oh boy. Good game to Mortal Team. Spirit Team with perhaps some questionable choices there. I mean, the builds tell the story of this game.
Having a little bit of fun. It's good to see, you know, people can still have fun even when games can be a little bit one-sided, but a good showing from everyone nonetheless. The double assassin tactician comp might be a little too breaky of the meta for my likings, but you know, I always support people trying new things out, so I will not criticize too heavily. It was a good effort put forth by all the players.
Yeah, geez. So I know we said that was going to be the last game. However, I'm going to appeal to your better nature here because we have a very special newcomer who would like to play, someone who has not played in an in-house for a very long time, and I would love to showcase him for our viewers.
Okay.
Right, so
You've made a compelling pitch.
Oh, yeah, that is my job, so I'm glad it's working. All right, so we'll get this game going here, and I will link you the password and then invite the gentleman in question. That is the password, and let's get the mystery entrant in here first. I want to make sure there's room for him. I don't see him on. Let me ask him.
Dawn Gate crashed.
Okay, well, we got time.
Fearust also wants in.
Okay. Let's get him in here. He hasn't played in an in-house ever, to my knowledge.
He has with me and Scrag.
Oh, okay. His name is not showing up for the invite thing for me. Is he on that? Oh, it's because it's SG Ferrus now.
Yes, another one of the SG boys.
Okay, so we'll get him in here. Now, mystery entrant will be arriving momentarily, I believe. I don't see him in game quite yet. Do we still have viewers? Are people still up? Yeah, they're still up. What's up, guys?
Yeah, people still hanging out, watching these high-quality in-house games. We thank you guys for hanging out with us, keeping us company.
There he is. Okay, we're about to get mystery entrant in here momentarily.
There he is.
All right, so let's start inviting some other people now that we've gotten our 2 newcomers in here.
Tulsray from Money Pigs fame.
Yep, your fellow host, co-host, whatever the case may be. Let's try to... Who did I just want to invite and then I totally blanked? Oh, Acids. Let's get Acids in here. Make sure he gets a spot after that ridiculous
dominating performance. I don't think we even need to mention, but I think he was the MVP.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, the first
we
time
kind of glazed over that one.
Yeah, the first time we've ever forgotten because it was self-evident. So, yeah, and I invited Prime Night again because he needs a shot at redemption after that. Let's face it. Let's give Miyane one as well. Is Acids free to play? Do you know? Because I believe I invited him, and I don't know if he's responding. I sent Miyane an invite. I'll try to invite some people who have not played yet. And some people who have played. Alright, let me, Prime Night saying it works, I swear. Please don't do it again. Unless you're on Twerp's team, then do it again. I don't know where Miyane went. I'm pretty sure I invited him. Let me invite him again. Let's invite this guy. And who else? Let's invite this guy. And I feel like... Let me turn to people on Skype.
Wow, there's a Flynn player on the leaderboard.
Who is it?
Jesus!
Ah.
I don't know who it is, but...
Well, if anybody could make Flynn work, it would be Jesus.
It would be Jesus.
It would still probably be the most impressive thing Jesus has ever done.
Yeah, to make Flynn viable?
Yeah. But if anyone can do it, it's him. Yeah, I'm asking people on Skype. I don't know who's around and who's not, so I'll just spam people with it. I think we can get 10. I hope we can. Yeah, and guys, sorry I can't accept friend requests. Nothing personal, but my list is full.
I think Acids is getting something to eat.
Okay. Yeah, send the password to that guy. And I may just, yeah, let's just open this up to the larger group. And I will also send it to the people on Mumble as well. Oh, Yellow Drago. I forgot about him. And I think that's everybody I can invite. There's Yellow Drago. Okay. We need 2 more. 2 more players. Let's ask this guy.
Yeah, where's Fee Rust?
Oh, did we not?
Oh no,
get
he's
him?
here. Never mind. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I'm confused by the SG.
Oh, here's someone. Let's
What
get
about-
him. After him, we'll have 9.
Crucial Master G, maybe?
I invited him.
Yeah.
Nothing doing there. I feel like we can certainly get 1 more. Is City in here?
Yep.
He is, okay.
Oh, Toddler. Nice.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a hot minute.
Yep. So, 1 more person. What about Captain Romantic? Does he still want to play? Send the invite his way. You see anybody on your list?
I'm looking.
Wait, here's a guy. Why don't these 2 join? These
One
guys
more
played in
bozo.
the in-houses. Yeah, I'm sending it to 2 people who played in the early in-houses and who haven't played since. Hopefully one of them will come. I don't know where Miyane went. Let me ask Miyane where he went. Don't know where Xana went. Oh, Evaniscus, maybe? Okay, here's Captain Romantic. Go. Alright, so I actually picked first last game, believe it or not. We saw how that worked out, but it's all on you.
Okay, there are quite a few options I could go with here, but once again, my loyalty will have me go with my boy Tulse for the first pick.
Gosh darn it, I was hoping you wouldn't, and you did. Alright, so who can I pick to counter Tulse? It's a tough choice. You know what? I like going with the newcomers and letting them prove themselves. I'll go with Ferrust.
Okay. That is fine. I will take Areno. I'm gonna roll with City. He's been out of control good tonight. So you know, run with the hot hand.
I was hoping you wouldn't, because I was going to take him next. I was going to try to take away what was getting you those wins, or at least one of the things that was. Alright, so. I have my carry player. I don't need a carry. You know what? I'm going to pick Prime Knight. If he goes Flynn, I'm going to be very, very, sad. Please, no Flynn. Maybe another time in the future, but please not 2 consecutive games. All right.
I will take Toddler.
Okay, Ugly Toddler to the Spirit team. All right, what do I need here? I feel like I need a jungler, so I will go with, you know, oh, see, this is... I know that Shivy is a good jungler, but would he want to? I don't think he's ever jungled in an in-house, and Corruption has been willing to. I have a carry. I'm going to go with Corruption.
All right. I'll take the Shiv Meister.
Gosh darn it. Oh boy. All right. I'm going to go with Yellow Drago.
Damn.
I will not see another Tactician Viridian.
I will take Freezy.
Okay, so I'm a bit shaky on my team here, I won't lie, but we'll see how it goes. Bigger underdogs have certainly won in these in-houses, but it looks like everybody's ready to go. So, Twerp's Mortal Team, Tulse, City, Toddler, Shivy, and Freezy. My Spirit Team, Ferrust, Prime Knight, Corruption, Drago, and Captain Romantic. Let's play Dodgeball. So I first picked Ferrust, thinking that he would be carry, and there he is. Okay, picking Varian. That's what I like to see.
That's a safe. Oh, look at Tulse. No gentleman's agreement here, ladies and gentlemen. Sakari is coming to the party.
Yep, and he may be the best Sakari player in Dawngate. So can't say I'm thrilled to see that one for my team's sake. Corruption is flashing the jungle, as is Yellow Drago. I would like to see Corruption jungle. I think he's done a great job with it. I like that Prime Knight is hovering over Gladiator. City, willing the jungle as always. And was hoping to not see either Shivy or Freezy on carry. Instead, they're both doing it. So I may have a tough path here. Oh, I hope I don't see a Gladiator Zeri. Please, Prime Knight. Okay. Zalgus.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? The Spirit side is a very good CC team comp. If they can chain those abilities together, everyone has a form of CC for the Spirit side. So if they can chain them together, we saw how effective that was in some of the earlier games. Meanwhile, Mortal side has the Sakari wildcard. So they are not lacking CC, that's for sure, but they're a little bit squishier, I want to say, with the hard ranged ADC double Gladiator comp, but we will see how it plays out. It just leaves them more susceptible to getting deleted that much faster.
Yep, Prime Knight telling everybody he's going to the bathroom and then saying, ignore this message. Oh boy. Yeah, there's the potential for a huge wombo combo for Spirit Team. Zalgus, Desecrator, Calm, even Mina. But yeah, Mortal Team looking really, really solid. They have tankiness, they have damage, they have a strong laning phase, a strong team fight. Gotta say, I'm feeling a little apprehensive about this one.
You just have to believe, Spore.
I'm trying, man. It's tough to believe against Tulsa's Sakari. Rip Gentleman's Agreement. Tulsa's not there.
He is a member of the Cobra Kai dojo. No mercy, sweep the leg. There is no fear in this dojo.
Minions spawn.
Yeah, well, I know that Tulsa is pushing for a Sakari ban in the tournament, so maybe he's aiming to show us why it should be banned. I mean, it's not going to be banned regardless, let me say that right off the bat, but Tulsa perhaps trying to send a message here.
For those of you who don't know, the tournament that Sporesmith is talking about is the Sick Note Invitational, which will be taking place on Saturday, October 11th.
Minions have spawned.
I'm the world.
That's right, and it will be commentated by me, Twerp, Sick Note, and Organic. And will hopefully feature such teams as Bob, Surreal Gaming, and Based. And it has a $200 cash prize, so something on the line for these great teams to compete over.
Ching ching.
And we'll be streaming it on Twitch if you want to join us, starting at 2 p.m. on the 11th. 2 p.m. Eastern time, that is. Shameless plug.
It's an open invitational, you semantics-loving babies.
Yeah, Mick Scragg initially christened. Oh boy, Ferrust.
Uh-oh, Ferrust having to use his blink, but Tulse follows with a blink of his own. But now there's people in the way, but Tulse still gets first blood. Desecrator knocks up both of them with the Forgotten Tombs. Misses the desecrated ground, but the chase is on. I don't think Freezy has a way to get out here unless he is going to. Okay. He used blink already, but he will just run away. So.
See, I'm not even sure whether that's worth. On the one hand, Tulse got first blood, and they delayed Corruption's jungle by a huge amount. On the other hand, Freezy's blink is down. I actually think it was worth for the Mortal team. That's such a late start for corruption in the jungle. I mean, that's just gross. Yeah, I would have liked to see them stop chasing after they killed Tulse there. They did get the blink, but oh man, Desecrator is going to have a rough time in the jungle.
Toddler and Chivy landing together. This is, I think they were on a team together at one point. I don't remember. I might be mistaken, but Toddler's one of the older players in the game, been around since the beginning, taking a couple breaks, but always brings a high level of skill to his games.
Yep, we have people representing all of the top 3 teams in this game. You can see Tulse, he's on Bob. Ferrust is on Surreal Gaming, and Chivy is on Base. So some of the very best players in Dawngate here, doing us the courtesy of competing in our little in-houses.
I guess that one?
Pinging who to focus here. It looks like they're a little split now. Maybe they change on to King of Masks.
Oh.
Tulse uses the Shatter, gets some nice burst.
So much presence in lane from that Sakari, but I will say Ferrust and Yellow Drago are playing it well. They're keeping a fairly even pace here with that Sakari lane.
I mean, she's not impossible to deal with. It's just very, very annoying.
Yeah.
But she can be contained. She's not... I mean, the biggest complaint people have about her is the bug associated with her W, the iceberg ability. If it lands directly on someone, they can be stuck in it as terrain, and it does not work as intended. Waystone knows about the bug. They are working actively to fix the bug. So hopefully there will be no need for a Sakari global ban, because that bug will be fixed and people will think that she is fair and balanced and will have no problem seeing her in future games. Chivy lands a nice little double knock combo followed by the kill shot. Nice harass onto Prime Knight.
Yeah, and you can see Desecrator behind here. Basco already at Money Pigs. Desecrator, he's not hugely behind. That's a good thing.
Oh, look, the 4-wall trying to lock in Drago when he's able to skate around.
Yeah, I've seen Tulse do that before. The Fortress of Solitude, as I like to call it. And
I like
when
it.
it happens, it is gross.
Ferrust getting Tulse a little bit low here, but he changes focus onto Freezy. Oh no! Tulse got hit by a binding shot and a kill shot. Little misjudgment in positioning there.
Alright, so a spark of hope for the Spirit team there. Oh, I do not like Captain Romantic going into that bush there.
A little aggressive, but Corruption is here on the back line, although Chivy uses Throw of a Hunt, but a beautiful key to the heart from Mina, and now Chivy is caught out, having to blink to get away from the other side of the wall. Death Fog coming out from Desecrator, but it's not too strong early on in the game. Really nice play from Mina.
Yeah, never mind me. That was super close, but extremely well baited there by Captain Romantic, intentionally taking damage so they would chase after him. Nicely done. Ferrust here, he has the potential to carry this game. He has a kill, and he is on one of his favorite shapers, an extremely good carry player. It's our first time seeing him in an in-house, but he is on Surreal Gaming with your boy Acids. They are the 2 gladiators for that team, and with good reason. Ferrust trying to thread the needle there and shoot the kill shot between minions. Nothing doing though.
They just don't want to see me.
Ooh, look at this. City, he has his ult. He elects to not use it.
Yeah, he's hanging on to it.
Yeah, I need Ferrust to do work this game. That first pick got you some pretty big players here. And look at this. The bait. Corruption coming in. They do snag.
Oh no, the Void Breaker from the wall. Oh no, but Tulse blocks off Ferrust and he can't get back from his wall. Yellow Drago on the run, but everyone looks to be still alive as City now goes in on Drago. Tulse misses the Ice Lance, gets locked up by the snare. A nice snare from Corruption. And nobody dies.
A beautiful juke there on Tulsa's Q from Yellow Drago. Extremely well played. They're looking for time.
Drop Dice spoke too soon. The final chapter from Prime Night picks up Mara at the end of that engage. Basco on the wrong side of the map here. Not too many friends around.
So, the Spirit team actually winning early on. Nicely played there. A nice roam from Prime Night at the end. Good map awareness. And I have to say, Yellow Drago laning so well against Tulse here. Oh, are they gonna? Oh, they do get the fear off on Shivy. But no more. Wow, and actually, he did not need to use that ult there. That was completely wasted. They were already backing away. Kensu, no ult. Tulse saying, City, we gonna truck the Mina.
I have faith.
Easier said than done, though. That Mina's pretty slippery.
Someone's in shadow.
Not quite level 6. Sakari really needs that avalanche to really blow somebody up effectively. Walls off Prime Knight here, but Mina uses a nice key to the heart to get the fear off onto Tulse. Toddler trying to land the snares from the back side, but not level 6, and he can't stun anybody.
And that roam from Tulse bottom actually did not really pay off. He could afford to. Freezy was pushing the top lane by himself, but Mortal Team did not get much out of it.
Be wary.
Sakari and Mara still not level 6.
However, because Freezy was left alone, he's now level 8.
Yeah. He's doing well. Maintaining his status in the game. Are they going to go in on Firas? Oh, the nice wall from Kenzu, but he uses Voidbreaker to walk through the terrain. Nice heads-up play from Firas.
Yeah, that was sick. And sick from Tulse to trap him in the first place. Man, that is... Okay, Captain Romantic
Having
bouncing.
to relog. City lurking in the bush. I don't think they've spotted him,
Yeah, no, I don't think they know he's there.
but they are hesitant to get aggressive here anyway. Oh, the wall misses, but the onslaught hits, followed by the avalanche. Finale from King of Mass, but Tulse is going to pick up Firas.
Whew. Nice gank there from City. As you said, City has been on point tonight. Oh, Corruption missed his E there. That might have been a kill. Although,
Captain Romantic having connection issues.
not there. Yellow Drago just playing so well as Calm.
Uh-oh, City
I think
in
that-
on Drago in the back line. Tulse is landing the Ice Lances. The Shatter will pick it up.
Been slain.
Man, oh man, City. City might be the evening's MVP.
You know what? You'd get no argument from me.
It all falls.
A spirit
Is he even a
binding has
jungler?
been
I thought
destroyed.
City was like a...
He is a jungler.
He's a
Yeah,
jungler? I think he used to be a ranged AD player though, right?
I'm not sure. I know he's been a jungler for at least a while. But yeah, it's, you know, City has been playing well through all of the in-houses, but really tonight he's come into his own and just done incredibly well, so props to him. And I know that he and Toddler and Captain Romantic are actually starting up a new team, a remade Hype Train. So this bodes well for that team, that City is doing so well. Corruption looking for a gank here, but I don't know what he could possibly get from that angle. Yeah, he ditches it. And
Maybe
yeah,
now we get Mina back in the game. She's suffering from an experience disadvantage now due to the disconnects.
yeah, and I don't even think he's actually here. He's still just sitting in base. Okay, he's moving. So perhaps not all is lost.
Did you hear that? Me neither.
Uh-oh, the bushwhack gets Tull snapping after the chains and the captivate, and a couple ults to go along with it. Frieza uses Dispel to avoid any further losses.
Okay, so Spirit Team bringing it back, and Mina is now with them for the first time in quite a few minutes.
So even with the DCs and whatnot, they are up 2 kills at the moment, so...
Option looking to die Freezy here.
Uh-oh, Freezy using On the Hunt to get out of Trouble's way, and Toddler is here, ulting and stunning everyone underneath the binding. The Voidbreaker from Kenzu allowed everyone to get back in. City uses the second cast of Onslaught to get the stun. He uses Revolt to get another kill. City with another double.
Jeez, and that was critical that Corruption missed his E there on Freezy. Great job, as you said, by Freezy using his, what is it called, On the Hunt?
The hunt or the chase? The chase.
The chase, there we go. To get out of dodge. Nisa is my main carry, I should know these things.
Oh, the blink, the duress, the avalanche. Good night, Drago.
So nice try there from Drago to try to avoid all that, but that's a lot of CC.
Tell us with that Outrider page, letting him get to these fights pretty easily to go along with 5% move speed, making Sakari, you know, just kind of exacerbating her strengths, allowing her to be mobile where she's not really the most mobile shaper, but allow her to get those angles and use the incredible range on her Ice Lance to really make the plays.
One thing that's interesting about Captain Romantic DCing is that even though he's behind, his teammates are in a great spot experience-wise.
Freezy having to blink out of this fight. It looked like he was going to be in a bit of trouble if Mina feared him, but wisely choosing to blink.
And Mortal Team only has a 1 kill advantage, but you can see the huge amount of map control they have already on to both tier 2 bindings. And
Kenzu ultimate goes off out in the back here. Virus trying to escape. Now they caught City with a beautiful chain. Final chapter goes off, but he dies before anything else. Meanwhile, Tulsa with a good use of the Sakari icebergs to block off the 2 narrow paths and prevent any further chase.
And that's twice now that Ferrust has used that ult to escape through a wall. One of them artificial, one of them natural, but nicely done in both cases. That's a guy who's familiar with Kensu.
Oh, the avalanche comes down, hits 2 people. Meanwhile, Toddler is in there on the thick of things. Romantic uses Key to the Heart to escape, but Final Flight will pick him up from Nisa. Shivy blinks in and kill shots Corruption. Mortal side taking 2 for nothing. Will they stay for the binding or will they go for Para? Looks like they're going for Para.
Yeah, Spirit Team clumping up nicely there for that Sakari ult. And I'm sure they were not thinking about that. And nice presence of mind there from Tulsa to take advantage of it. And yeah, things are swinging pretty heavily in the favor of Mortal Team here.
Yeah, Mortal now getting that Parasite to go along with that really nice team fight. Trying to push the advantage. We've got a little lull here. Let's take a look at the items, see what these bozos are buying. Freezy going with the Nisa build that worked out for him last game. Almost more of the support Nisa. Whoa, sorry, there's a fight. Tulsa drops. That's what happens when you look at the scoreboard.
Duel to the death there. Prime Knight coming out on top. As he should. Gladiator versus Tactician.
3 freedoms on City. What is he building?
Well,
a momentum, a stability, and
a freedom.
and a freedom.
Freezy again picking up that duress on Nisa. And so now that team has 2 duresses along with Tulsa's.
Yeah, just stability and momentum. I don't know why he has 3 of them. For a second, I'm like, is there another item that builds out of freedom? But no.
Well, all that tenacity, that crowd control reduction does stack, even if you have 3. So, City, basically un-CCable at this point. He's pretty squishy against physical damage, but he really can't be CC'd, and there he goes.
There's the Void Breaker onto Corruption. Will he escape? He's trying to run out. City gonna drop? Maybe. No, the finale wasn't enough to finish him. Toddler is now here. He uses Tailwind. There's the Snapdragon. He is on to Fearust. The stun is up. Fearust uses Thrill of the Hunt, but he's been slowed. Now Captain Romantic back on Mina gets a Fear, but he gets Snapdragon and Toddler stuns him. Is he gonna get another Snapdragon? He's been slowed from Captivate. I don't know if he can get there in time. No, now with the slow from Fearust, I think they just might be content to take. Never mind. They go on to Drago. Will they continue the chase? I don't think they will.
Wow. Yeah, City barely able to survive there because of all the MR from those freedoms. And they weren't able to lock him down.
Freedom! Oh, the Avalanche underneath the binding. The Shatter comes out. The Final Flight picks up Fearust. Now they're on to Prime Right. The Duress locks him down. They're bursting him as much as they can. And the final chapter loads up but does not fire. The kill shot was too quick. Freezy making short work of the Spirit side with that Duress on Nisa to go along with the control. They wall off Corruption underneath the binding as Toddler goes in. Shivy picks up another kill.
Yeah, Tulse is playing great here. His ults are just incredible, and he's walling people off. Really well played by Tulse. And Prime Knight's combo actually got interrupted twice there. First by Tulse's ult, and then by his own death. You saw the first part of the final chapter animation, and then it did not go off. So Prime Knight having a tough time here tonight.
A spirit binding has been destroyed.
Talking about freedom. There was just so much freedom on the mortal side. Oh wow, what a nice finale from King of Mass. Too bad the rest of his team wasn't in a great position to counter it. Tulse throwing out the walls, but the Void Breaker hits Freezy, but he's gonna use the spell. But Toddler's gonna drop.
Okay, so something there for Spirit Team. They get Toddler and save the binding. And you can see Prime Knight using his W there to make sure that Mortal Team is not trying to bushwhack him. But yeah, still a really tough situation for the Spirit Team. Again, they're going up against double carry, so the later the game goes, the better position Mortal Team will be in. And yeah.
Ah, Nisa tried to steal the haste buff, but Fearust managed to take it. Toddler didn't have enough freedom in the previous fight. That was the problem there, 50.
So, you see a Duress now coming out from Yellow Drago. The first one for the Spirit Team. But the Spirit Team's items looking a little thin here. You can see Corruption has a Might. Fearust has an Abolition. Nothing too impressive going on here. Captain Romantic, since he was DC'd for so long, he only has a
Corruption walled off, in big trouble. Eats a Void Breaker. I don't think he's getting away from this one.
The Fortress of Solitude.
That was a perfect one. Not even Superman would want to be in that fortress. Oh, Toddler looking for plays. Tulse, meanwhile, drops the ultimate. They're doing work underneath this binding. Prime Knight will fall. Captain Romantic has nobody to jump to. Maybe he'll try. Oh no, Toddler gets hit underneath the Death Laser, but Shivy uses Throw of the Hunt to reposition and take out Mina. Now Fearust giving chase on his own, but Shikari doing all she can with the walls to prevent it. Still a positive trade for the mortal side.
Tulse just absolutely dominating on Sakari here.
No hesitation in his play.
Yeah, just immediately blinking in there, going for blink ult.
Freezy now taking a page out of the book, blinking in on Drago, using Duress. Fearust making a lot of play, using Throw of the Hunt really, really well, and now tries to dispel out of it, but Tulse is there giving chase. Fearust is dodging all of the skill shots. Son, you need skill to land those shots. Fearust doing a really nice job.
So there you go. That's why I first took Fearust. Dodging 3 or 4 Sakari Qs in a row there. That was just great. And Spirit Team manages to stave off the assault for now, but how much longer they can do that is anybody's guess. It's tough here. If they can get Prime Knight farmed up, maybe he could get a really sick combo off. in combination with Desecrator ult and
Yeah, Prime Knight's starting to get some items now, so it could work out where if he gets one of those really nice 3-4 man chains and bursts them down. But
The spirit team.
I mean, Firust can certainly carry this game. He's 5-3. He's getting some items.
His blink is down though after that play inside his base. Okay, that was a really close call there. I wonder, is it Ferrust or Firust?
I think it's like Iron Rust, but FE is the periodic
Oh, interesting.
abbreviation
Okay.
for iron.
All right. we
And
will
iron
call-
does rust.
So yeah, they're going to take down this Parasite very quickly. Shivy has Ruin, and they also have Sakari, who does a huge amount of damage to Parasite.
Yeah, because she can stack up those ice lances and then make a big shatter come down. The Tailwind, they smell something. They're on the hunt, but Captain Romantic uses his Tailwind of his own. Tulls can't quite get into range. Mina will key to the heart to King of Masks and escape certain death.
Yeah,
They had no idea that Zalgus was lying in the bush, just recalling to safety.
Yeah, nice break there for the Spirit Team. They got the ult out of Shivy, but it'll still be a tough fight here given that Mortal Team has Parabuff. They're doing what they can. They want to give up this core, which I think is the right call. But I think for this core, Desecrator will want to ult if necessary. They don't want to give this up for free. Oh, Prime Knight looking
Breezy
for it.
using Dispel.
So now both Kensu ults are down.
Still, we're seeing Mortal get a little split here in the base. They have to be careful not to get caught in a numbers disadvantage on either one of these sides. It's very easy for see right now, that line of fire, now they're separated. It's 3 on 5. They're doing work though. They take one. Now Spirit side looking to do what they can to counter, but Mina drops. Shivy gets the double kill. I think Mortal's just too far ahead at this moment. Oh no, the blink chain gets Freezy and he ults him, but it's not enough.
He missed the E. If he'd landed the E, he would have dropped there. But
Prime
instead,
Knight drops. And now the wheels are coming off. Firust maybe can maybe do some work here, but oh no, he gets stunned. The Dispel goes off at the wrong time. Nice desecrated ground from Corruption on Desecrator. Now Tulse caught out on his own. He looks like he's going to get trouble. He's in trouble.
Oh, he juked back into
He out-juked himself.
Tulse outplayed by Tulse. Okay, so
Master yourself. Master
Firust, excuse me. Firust trying here, desperately trying to carry this game. It is going to be tough, though. He's playing great, though, Firust, but the problem is Tulse is just playing out of his mind.
Get out of there!
And you can see the wackiness coming out of Freezy here. How often do you see Pursuit, Duress, Conquest on a ranged carry?
Not too. I mean, Nisa used to get Pursuit a while back, but it's since gone through some changes and is now not considered ideal. But it's not so uncommon. It's more uncommon to see like the Duress on Nisa, but in the double ranged AD comp, Shivy is clearly going for the big damages, so he can build a little bit more support-ish.
Yeah, and now
He'll be
City
okay.
does have that stability, momentum, freedom combo. So he'll be hard to lock down.
Talking about
This-
freedom.
And he has Blitz on top of that. It's probably overkill at this point.
You can never have too much freedom. Remember,
That
freedom
build is
isn't
pretty
free.
American. Yeah.
Oh, there's the Voidbreaker onto Yellow Drago, the stun from Toddler, but they're going to try and Tailwind out. Romantic is kind of caught off. He's going to drop. Now, Toddler trying to keep the rest of Spirit Team around and enticed enough for his team to get there. Tulse blinks, but the Avalanche lands on Desecrator. He is going to fall. Meanwhile, City and Freezy take out Prime Knight over at the top of the map, and I think that is all she wrote. Never mind.
like-
Firust going back in. Lands the Voidbreaker onto Feezy, but Sakari walls prevent any further chase as they take out that core.
Can Firust and Yellow Drago be heroes here? It would take a miracle.
Oh.
It's all on Firust now. Oh, but the deflect from Tulse.
Captain America, City.
The spirit team has been annihilated.
And Toddler has a freedom too. That is it. Good game for the Mortal and Spirit teams and the players involved in them. It's a little shame, too bad Captain Romantic had some connection issues in the beginning of that game. Set him a little bit behind, but Shivy went ape that game for sure. But I'm going to give my MVP to Freezy. He got that early duress and made a lot of those really nice plays that allowed Tulse and friends to close the gaps and finish them off. But I know you're all chanting for encore, but I am hitting my limit here,
Yeah, I have
unfortunately.
work in the morning. Can't do another one. I'm going to have to give my MVP to Tulse because I thought that he just played incredibly well. I thought that he carried the team on his shoulders there with all sorts of stuff. The Fortress of Solitude, the ults, the Blink ults, all sorts of junk going down.
Yeah.
Showing the power of Sakari in that game.
He did well, but Firust made him look kind of silly in that one fight. So, based off of that exchange and him juking himself into a kill shot, since Firust kept getting the best of him, I'm gonna switch it around. And Freezy escaped. I mean, he only died one time, and I mean, a couple times he was super low. So I'm giving it to Freezy that game, even though Shivy got all the glory. Freezy did work as well.
It's all right. We can see past that. Neither of us gave MVP to Shivy. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I would love to do another, but yeah, it's too late for that. Hopefully we can get some more in-houses in at some point this week. But thanks to everyone for playing, and thanks to you guys for watching. If you didn't hear before, I'm Sporesmith. The man you're looking at is Twerp78. We run these in-houses as often as we can, and we'll be commentating the Sick Note Invitational, a 5v5 Dawngate tournament for $200 on October 11th at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can tune into that, that would be great. You'll be able to see a lot of these players. Tulse, Firust, Shivy, etc. They'll all be playing, I assume, in the hopes of getting that money. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.
It's been a lot of fun. We always enjoy doing these in-houses. I will be around during the day tomorrow, and I will be looking to do a little bit more in-house fun times, maybe during the day. Maybe I know you'll probably be at work, Spore, so maybe we'll get Scrag back in here, or maybe another aspiring caster to join me. These are always a really good time. We really appreciate the players coming out and playing in them, and you know, being, you know, good sports about all of it. No one taking it too hard when they lose, or rubbing it in too much when they win. For the viewers, for those of you who stick around and watch all of this, we appreciate that as well. Without the audience, there would be no show. So you guys are all a big part of it. Continue to support Dawngate Esports wherever you can. Let's continue to grow this thing, and we'll all become rich and famous one day.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for Twerp and Sporesmith. That is all this evening. Take it easy, bozos.